Big changes are coming to your local Social Security office in 2025, and they could have a significant impact on you. In fact, 26 Social Security offices across the United States are set to close, leaving many beneficiaries without easy access to the services they rely on. Whether you're applying for benefits, managing your Social Security account, or seeking assistance, this closure could create major challenges. In this video, we'll dive into the consequences of these closures, how they will affect service access, lead to longer wait times, harm local economies, and widen the digital divide. We'll also take a closer look at the political fallout that could arise from these decisions. Stick around to learn what these changes could mean for you, your community, and your future. Make sure to watch until the end so you don't miss any important details. Welcome to Financial Area, where we break down the latest financial news and policy updates. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on issues that matter to you. The closure of 26 Social Security offices in 2025 will significantly reduce access to vital services for beneficiaries, especially those who rely on in-person assistance. Many individuals, particularly the elderly, disabled, and low-income populations, depend on face-to-face interactions to navigate the complexities of the Social Security system. For these groups, online applications or phone consultations are often insufficient, as they require personalized help to understand the process or resolve issues with their claims. With these offices closing, people will have to travel much farther to reach the nearest open location. This added distance poses a challenge for many, particularly seniors or individuals with disabilities who may struggle with mobility. Public transportation options in some areas are limited, and the cost of travel could be prohibitive for those on fixed incomes. As a result, these individuals will likely experience greater difficulty accessing the support they need, potentially leading to delays in processing their claims or even abandonment of applications altogether. For many, the personal connection with a Social Security representative is more than just a convenience. It's an essential lifeline. Some people need help filling out forms, understanding eligibility requirements, or simply getting answers to questions they cannot resolve on their own. For those who are not comfortable with digital technology or those who lack the necessary resources, the closure of nearby offices will exacerbate an already difficult situation, pushing them further into a system that they may already struggle to navigate. As 26 Social Security offices close, the remaining offices in nearby areas will experience a sharp increase in demand, leading to longer wait times and delays. Individuals who once had easy access to their local office will now need to travel further, and once they arrive, they'll be competing for the same limited resources. The influx of clients will stretch the capabilities of these offices, causing them to operate at capacity or beyond. This is likely to result in longer lines, slower service, and a more frustrating experience for people trying to get help with their claims or questions. The closures will also have a cascading effect on other forms of service, like phone lines and online platforms, which are already overwhelmed. With more people being forced to use these alternatives, it will only add to the congestion. Phone wait times, which are often already long, could become even worse, leaving callers on hold for extended periods if they're able to get through at all. Additionally, the online portal, already a challenge for some users, may become harder to navigate due to increased traffic, creating delays in application processing and making it more difficult for people to get the assistance they need. This situation will likely lead to more frustration and confusion among beneficiaries, many of whom rely on timely service for their financial well-being. Those who were once able to walk into a nearby office to resolve issues will now find themselves dealing with more obstacles, which could delay their access to critical benefits. The increased pressure on the remaining offices, phone lines, and digital services will undoubtedly create a bottleneck, making an already strained system even harder to navigate. For those in urgent need of assistance or who are facing complex issues, the wait could prove especially burdensome. The closure of these Social Security offices will likely have a significant economic impact on local communities, especially in smaller towns or rural areas where the offices play a vital role in the local economy. Social Security offices are often a central point of foot traffic, with people visiting for a range of services, from applying for benefits to resolving issues with their claims. When these offices close, local businesses that rely on the influx of visitors, such as nearby stores, restaurants, and other service providers, will see a drop in customers. For many small businesses, this reduction in foot traffic could mean decreased sales and potentially closures, especially in areas that are already economically fragile. In addition to the loss of business, local workers who are employed by the Social Security Administration, SSA, could face job displacement. SSA employees are often long-term community members who have built careers in their local offices. These closures would not only disrupt their livelihoods, but could also contribute to higher unemployment rates in affected areas, further stressing local economies. The loss of these jobs could ripple through the community, reducing spending power and affecting the overall economic health of the area. The digital divide will only deepen as these closures progress. Many low-income individuals and older adults struggle with internet access or digital literacy, which makes applying for Social Security benefits online particularly challenging. As the system becomes more reliant on digital platforms, those who cannot navigate these platforms risk having their applications delayed or rejected. This is especially concerning for people who have no other recourse for assistance, as they'll be left without a clear way to resolve issues or access their benefits in a timely manner. The lack of in-person help could make these groups more vulnerable to errors in their applications, leading to further delays in receiving benefits, or worse, denial of their claims due to technical issues they can't address. Politically, these closures could trigger a backlash from constituents, especially those in areas where the Social Security Office was a primary resource for services. As these closures affect real people, local officials may find themselves under pressure to act. The frustration felt by residents who can no longer access necessary services might lead to protests or public outcry, which could put political leaders in difficult positions. Lawmakers will likely be forced to respond to their constituents' demands, potentially increasing scrutiny on the decisions that led to these office closures. This could lead to political challenges, as local leaders are pressured to reverse or delay the closures in order to protect the needs of their communities. In the end, the decision to close Social Security offices may not just be a logistical issue, but one that carries significant political consequences for lawmakers and government officials alike. The closure of 26 Social Security offices in 2025 is not just a logistical shift, it's a change that could significantly affect the lives of many Americans, from limited access to essential services and longer wait times to economic struggles in local communities. These closures will create a ripple effect that will be felt far and wide. For vulnerable populations, including the elderly, disabled, and low-income individuals, this shift could make navigating the Social Security system even more difficult, especially as the digital divide continues to widen. Furthermore, the potential for political backlash could force lawmakers to reckon with the consequences of these closures, possibly altering the course of these decisions. As the situation unfolds, it's essential to stay informed and understand how these changes could impact you and your community. Whether you rely on Social Security benefits or are concerned about the broader implications, it's crucial to voice your concerns and make sure your needs are heard. Thank you for watching, and remember to stay updated with us here at Financial Area for more insights into important financial news and policy developments.